Technical difficulties. Just Jones. Too happy and too twisted. Yeah. No. We gotta do fucking we gotta drop the song. Wait, let's press record already. Can you hear yourself? Are you there?
I can hear me.
Oh, okay. There we go then. We in business. We in business. Okay. Now we really in business.
Yes, sir.
You heard it drop. Please, fat format. 220.
It's what you already know. Joe, we born it down.
Oh no. What's good?
What it do, Scooby?
What's poppin'? We in the building.
Yes, sir.
A little late. Giants playing.
Snack odds.
Alright, they got the ball. It's already the second quarter. It's early.
Snack odds.
But they down 7-3. We're gonna talk about that in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But it's another Sunday. We here. You know what it is. The Jones Hour. We appreciate y'all fucking with us. We know not too many people gonna watch it live because you know what happened today. Football is back, and it's a joyous game. This should be a holiday. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should have to do anything but watch football today, and
Yes.
It's all right. You
Yeah,
know
I
what
feel
I'm
that.
saying? To the right of me.
What it do?
What's the deal, Ant?
What it do? How you doing? How's the audience doing?
Yeah.
How's the listeners doing? How we feeling, everybody?
We born it down.
2 times, Jonesy, 2 times. You know I'm here, and we appreciate everybody that fucks with us. I know a lot of we began some good vibes on the download side. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate that. We appreciate everybody that hopefully is listening like on their way to work or something like that, or on their way home,
Yeah.
and they say, "Oh, let me fuck with the Jones Hour."
Yeah,
Like
wow.
hell yeah, nigga. We dedicated. This is episode 155, season 4, episode 26. It's a beautiful thing. And we're gonna get right into it. Fucking NFL. It's first day, NFL Sunday. You know, we're back, bitches.
Be a man.
You know what I'm saying? It's not playoffs, but it's definitely
We'll start
that's
talking
definitely
about it right now.
that's a football coach's drop. You feel what I'm saying? And it's here now. We here, man. Giants is playing today. Their game is on right now. Jets is playing tomorrow night. Big game against the 49ers. You know what I'm saying? And we know what the 49ers are already. Looks like Christian McCaffrey is going to pay. I don't want to talk too much about just the Giants and the Jets just yet, but let's go around the league so far. I'm going to check the fantasy, see what's going on. We already know it was 2 games already between Baltimore and Kansas City, and then Green Bay and Philly. But let's see. It looks like Tennessee is up 7-0 at the end of the first against the Chicago Bears.
Mm-hmm.
Colts is up on Houston 7-6 in the second quarter early.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what other games is on. Miami is down 7-0 already against Jacksonville. Is Arizona beating Buffalo 10-0?
Well, I mean, it's just the start of the game.
Maybe. Saints already out early 17-0 against Carolina. I don't know about what Carolina's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Arizona's up 10-0 at Buffalo.
There we go.
That's I don't know.
Early season. You know what I mean?
It is early, but what you could take from some of those games and some of those scores, you know what I'm saying?
Who would have done it? I mean, it's one of those things though. Like if they were having that game later on in the season in the fucking winter, then it's a different story. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, but you know, some news was made. You know what I'm saying? Like Carolina thought they upgraded. You know what I'm saying? After being the worst team in football
Mhm.
just last year, maybe they maybe I mean it's only the first quarter of these games. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to say what it is. But you know, um, early we seen some things. You know, Arizona. You know, a healthy Kyler Murray was coming in. We didn't know what to expect from that, but we did know that the kid had talent. You know what I'm saying? We knew that man was able to play the position well at quarterback. You know, and now they're showing out in Buffalo already. Um, so it's a lot of things going on, man. I'm already killing in fantasy. I had already a big 2 days. You know what I'm saying? And then
Look it down.
3, 4, 5, 6. You know what I'm saying?
5, 6
6 out
what?
of 7 games in
Okay.
Yahoo, I'm already winning. 6 out of the 7.
Matchups.
Yeah, in fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Let's see ESPN. Oh no, I'm down there. I think NFL I might be down also. NFL app. I'm in 7 money leagues this year. Wild out. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, I'm up there. Slight lead, but it's still early again. But yeah, man. We're gonna have to call Kush up.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to call Kush. Let's see if we could
Let's
get
dial
this
a friend.
through. We hearing it. Hopefully he hears us when he answers. Shout out to everybody watching on the live on the YouTube. You already know if you missed the live on YouTube, you can holler back. Yo, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Can you hear? Yes. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Kush, how you doing? Oh, wait.
It's Kush, you already know.
What's good, B?
What did you just say, Kush? Wagwan.
My bad. I had to take a sip real quick. What's good, baby? Kush in the building. You know what I'm saying? On location at MetLife right now. Kush is at MetLife right now.
I don't know who's saying that shit, man.
Word.
Fuck Daniel Jones. I don't know who the fuck.
Wow. That's what it is. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. So are you ready for your pick? So we already know this is a continuation. This is what we're gonna do, and I think it's gonna be a new tradition now that we do the hot wing challenge on the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? But we put in the picks in 3 picks. Kush came in last. I'm allow him to pick first this year to start, and then and I will end. I'm going to get the pick'ems out on my phone. Kush, hopefully you have that in front of you.
Y'all picking Kansas City.
No, you can't pick the games that already happened.
Oh man, see stipulations.
It is what it is, bro.
Okay, so within the Sunday bracket. Sunday or Monday?
Huh?
Within Sunday or Monday?
Then Sunday or Monday. Yeah, that's it, Kush. Games that are going on right now, obviously, we'll let you we'll let you open it.
So I'm just gonna start out, right?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I apologize for my baby cry. Yo, so I'm gonna take Pittsburgh. Then I'm gonna take Arizona. Then I'm gonna take Tennessee. I'm gonna take the.
Hold on.
Oh wait, so wait a minute. Okay, so
Let's
what's the
do-
5, 3, and 1, please?
What?
5, 3, and 1. What's your 5 point, the 3 point, and the 1 point? I know you the teams.
Oh, that's what we're doing. Oh,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. All right, so my 5-pointer is going to be San Fran over the Jets.
San Fran.
Yeah.
That's-
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. There's games going on right now. I feel a little weird taking anything else as my 5. So
You bugging.
I'm also gonna take for my 3. I'll take New Orleans over Carolina.
Uh-huh.
And as my 1-pointer, I'll take the Giants over Vikings.
Okay. And that's it, your turn. Do you have it in front of you?
Yeah, I have it in front of me right now.
Okay. Let's go. 5-3-1.
I am. What was his 3 again?
49ers, Saints, and Giants.
Okay. I'm gonna go. My 5 point. I'm gonna take the Rams over Detroit.
That's a big game.
My 3 point. I'm gonna take Cleveland over the Cowgirls. Fuck the Cowgirls. And for my 1 point, I'm gonna go Miami over Jacksonville.
Oh,
You're a fucking fool. You're a fucking fool.
all right, so doesn't leave me with much to choose.
Crazy.
All right, so I'm gonna take for the 3. I'm gonna take the Bengals over the New England
That's crazy.
Bengals.
Go fuck yourself.
No, go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Fuck the Patriots.
Fuck that blue ribbon. Come on, you fucking.
Shut up! There's not many games left, bro.
I was about to run through the whole league in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, but I was distracted. I was distracted by your bullshit ass picks.
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy. All right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take the Raiders over the Chargers for 1.
Okay.
Interesting.
Raiders. Antonio Pierce, start of a new regime.
Who's quarterback and who's starter?
Who cares? Who cares? I said it's for 1 point. And my 5-pointer, I'm gonna take.
He's taking the Cowboys.
Nah, he already bet that game.
So what?
And took the game.
So what? I took the Bengals too.
You didn't take the Bengals.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
So what was my 3 then?
The Saints over the Panthers.
What?
You said the Saints over the Panthers. New Orleans.
Oh, interesting.
You don't even remember your own pick.
I said the Bengals.
Yeah, fuck out of here. Go to bed, Kush. You don't even know what he's talking about.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you. Number 5. Number 5 with the upset. I'm going Washington. 5-point pick, Washington. With the upset. You ain't even know about that.
Smart pick.
You ain't gonna tell me nothing. Fantasy has been beautiful so far.
Pick. I'm telling you that.
Whatever.
Shitty fucking pick.
Whatever. ATN already touchdown. Aaron Jones already touchdown. Anthony Richardson already a touchdown, boy.
Yeah, no, Anthony Richardson just he threw a bomb not too long ago.
Yes. Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Yep. Niggas want me to trade him. Damn, they scored on us.
Missed everybody.
Minnesota just scored on us again, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Justin Jefferson.
You missed everybody.
Justin Jefferson, yeah.
He's going off right now, Richardson.
Giants is looking abysmal.
Bro.
All right, bro. So the picks is in for the Hot Wing Challenge. Everybody did their 5 3s and 1s, so everybody knows. So we can explain it. You know, there's a point system. Every week you could get a possible 9 points. You know, it's tallied up. First place winner. The person in first place wins. The 2 losers gotta eat the hot wings. Probably made by Ant with his crazy sauces. Unless we get one of Kush's family members, you know, that auntie, you know what I'm saying, that can make some fire shit, you know what I'm saying, that was really, really good. She was like mango heat, you know what I'm saying? That's what it was. Huh? Yeah, nah, she had a real kick and a nice like aftertaste. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all.
It sounds like it needs to be hotter.
No, that shit was hot. That shit had I remember I got it on my lip. My shit was numb. My shit was on fire.
You literally said it was not bad at all.
No, it wasn't bad, meaning like in terms like for me, that's a person that doesn't eat this shit.
It sounds like you coming to my auntie and we can get her on the phone, nigga.
No.
Get pretty. Nah.
Oh, you trying to get on? You trying to come at auntie?
It sounds like it's not a.
You trying to come at auntie?
Downplay. Y'all like skin ass. She's like, let me not kill my fucking colleague. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what?
You know what? Doing us a favor. But you know what? Now I'm gonna tell her.
Yeah, tell her.
Yeah, make it harder.
Hey yo, I'll tell her.
That was extra pause, but yep.
I'll tell her.
Yep.
More caliente.
All right, bro. Well, you gonna stick around for a little bit, Kush, or you gotta go?
Nah, just let me go, man. Let me take care of this. I've been putting you out on and off mute the whole time.
All right, that's great.
Yeah,
that's great.
I love y'all.
All right, bro. Thank you. Same to you.
Later, Gator.
Peace out, my son. Firstborn.
It's Kush, you already know.
Peace out to Kush. Checking in. You already know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now we gotta really break shit down. We've been bullshitting. We gotta get into this football shit. You see me if you're watching live. If not, you could always catch it back. Big Blue. I gotta represent my boys. But like I said, man, when I put on the Jones Stradamus hat, it was 6-11. You know what I'm saying? That's what I seen. And maybe the 6 is generous. Who even knows? But that's what I was saying. 6-11.
No, we gotta show love to our boys though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. But
I saw a team.
They starting off already down 14-3. They're really looking like Daniel Jones is not looking like he can move the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wearing this jersey today. It's the Jones hour, man. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like I have some sort of like Anunnaki connection to anybody named Jones.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's real deal.
Shout out to the Anunnaki, bro.
And shout out to the Joneses. Yeah. You feel me? It's like all of us. We a family. There had to be an original one Jones. You know what I'm saying? And then we all came. Pause.
Yeah. What do you think his name was?
Theodore
Jones.
Theodore Jones.
That's an L name right there.
Hell yeah, man. The name is Theodore Jones the third.
He's the cousin on like the Renaissance sitcom.
Yeah. That would be it.
His cousin, it's like Uncle Jones. Mm-hmm. He's the Uncle Theo.
That's my pops, man. That's Theo Jones, man. Theo Jones, Uncle Jones. You know what I'm saying? But you have to know. But back then they didn't have like nicknames for Theos and shit like that. No, you would just be Theodore all day.
That's also where the Spanish word Theo comes from. All right, is Theo Jones.
Yeah. Something you learn something new every day.
Because everyone was calling him Uncle Jones or Uncle, Uncle Theo. Theo became a thing.
Yeah, fact.
The word Theo and the word Theo in general comes from Theodore Jones.
Originated.
Yeah, that's some history for you, bro.
I told y'all niggas, man, like fire shit, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. Be like me. I should be a role model in this world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, word.
Cheers to that.
Solid, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big facts. Oh man. Yeah, we good. But I don't know what's gonna happen with the Giants. With Daniel Jones, he's not really he's exactly who we thought he was. You know what I'm saying? And he is not really showing what he could do, bro. Let me get some chips.
I think we're past that point. You know what I mean? With him?
Yeah, he's supposed to be.
I think we know what he is now.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a question.
And it's not a franchise quarterback. He's not a starter in this league. Maybe there could be a factor of New York and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it is hard to play here, but
yeah,
I don't know. We just got first down.
All right, Jones, be a little conscientious. All right,
of
you're chewing inside of your microphone. Mm-hmm. All right, any of the pissed off listeners right now, I want you to pause, all right, and tell yourself, like those inner thoughts, to shut the fuck up, okay? Because Sunday football is for fucking snacking. And if you can't tell, we love snacking here. All right. And if you're down with the Jones hour, you're down with fucking snacking, and you can deal with some people occasionally having some snacks around you. You know what I mean? So, it's a give and take type of situation,
Where?
So,
Well, I just needed a little splash. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, bro.
Ain't nothing.
A little taste of them Fritos.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, bro.
Some of that salt with the beer.
Hell yeah.
Tastes amazing. Amazing. Tomorrow's showtime. You already know, bro. That's right. Ducks. Ducks basketball has returned on the Monday nights. You know what I'm saying? Quack, nigga. You already know. Look, even my dog quacked in his dream.
I don't think that's ever been said before.
What?
So shout outs to that.
What? Quack, nigga?
Yeah.
First time for everything. I changed the game, bro. Trying to change the game in this podcast lane. You know what I mean? That's it. So let's go into a little bit of the Jets now. Jets gonna be fucking playing tomorrow night against a real good San Fran team. I mean, Kush even picked San Fran to win. I mean, they are at home, and Christian McCaffrey is by far the best running back in the game. You know what I'm saying? In terms of what he could do catching and running in the backfield, is like he's top notch. You know what I'm saying? Even though we've seen a little bit of what Saquon could do Friday night with Philly. We'll cover those two games after we get into the Jets talk. But it's a big opponent. It's a big opponent, and it's going to be a real big test, and it's going to be a real good scale to put to use to where you see where you stand at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if San Francisco, which we think is a legit contender, probably a team that could and should be in the NFL championship game, NFC championship game to decide who goes to the Super Bowl. If I could put on my Joe Stradamus hat, I would say that. For San Fran, that's how good their team is. And the Jets had expectations of being a team just as good, but that kind of changed when the 4 plays in last year when Aaron Rodgers popped his Achilles. You know what I'm saying? But now this year, redemption. It's kind of similar with the Ducks, and it's funny that we're both green, but we're after redemption. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to prove to everybody that said anything that you know what I'm saying that you're better than what you saw, or it should have been this way or that way or something like that. And that's what would happen. That's what's gonna happen right now with the Jets in terms of Aaron Rodgers actually and hopefully playing a full game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They won 7 games with not even mediocre quarterback play. So with somebody as competent as Aaron Rodgers with the weapons around him, I mean, we should see some things,
Yeah.
But again, San Francisco is a real good team, So if you don't see it all tonight, it's not something you should really hang your hat on. You know what I'm saying? As a foreshadowing of what you're going to see for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be real good. 10 or 11 win team. Chris said 11. I said 10. Either way is possible. But I think that's what you're going to be expecting from the Jets. And the Giants is just, I think, false hope. They might have to call Colin Kaepernick or some shit.
It's always everyone knows.
For real.
I don't know.
Colin.
I don't see that happening.
Why?
I don't know. How far removed is he from playing?
You got to try out.
I know, but still, how far removed? That's fucking so many years.
Yeah, it's definitely like over 5 years.
Yeah, bro, it's.
But they say he trains every day though. He trains and stays in form or whatever like that, waiting for that call or that opportunity. So maybe he'll get it. You never know how desperate the team is, especially when it gets into the point of where where you're at in the season.
Hasn't he already been trained before? Like, hasn't he already tried out for teams?
I think so. Yeah, I think he did, but I don't think.
I don't think he got it.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
You're moving it away from you because you don't want it anymore.
No, I just didn't want to.
In the shot?
Yeah.
Oh no, you could.
We got some leftover beer over here. Yeah, that's why we was a little delayed. We was getting ready to start at exactly 1:30, and then my dumb ass knocked my beer over, spilled it all over the ground.
Luckily off the table, not on the table.
Yeah, that was a good part, but it wasn't fun to have to clean up after. You know what I'm saying? Don't you hate that like dumb dickhead shit? Like I was so excited for football, and then I had to do some dumb shit.
Mhm.
That's basically what happened.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But
And your excitement for football.
yeah, man. Like I'm happy for today, bro. Let me look at the games. Let's see a look at the scores around the league. Wow, Saints up 20-0. Patriots is beating the Bengals 7-0. Falcons losing to the Steelers at home 6-3. Texans winning over the Colts 12-7. Cardinals putting a hurting on the Bills early 17-3. 10-0 Titans over the Bears. Jaguars 7-0 over Miami. And still the afternoon games. You have Denver versus Seattle. Raiders at the Chargers. Dallas at Cleveland. And Washington at Tampa. And then the night game is LA at Detroit. The Rams at Detroit. And Detroit is another team looking to make another comeback.
Mm-hmm.
So
Heard about that.
yeah, man. I mean they
their hunger.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Connor got a touchdown. Sorry. It's gonna be like this every Sunday. Every Sunday, because I have so many teams. I'm gonna get these notifications. We trying to go 7-0 today.
Mm-hmm.
First time ever in the fantasy football world history. Even though I got 2 non-money leagues. One is the podcast league that we brought back. So shout out to everybody that's in that league. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is the old top 5 league, because I represent top 5. You know what I'm saying? Fucking shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With all the homies. You know what I mean? And I lost 2 players, couldn't get 2 players back. So I was trying to do things as the commissioner in the tools thing, but sometimes it gets, confusing, and I wind up putting like an auto drafting on. And the next thing I know, the next morning when I try to I was like, man, I was getting confused. I'm gonna finish this shit in the morning. And the next day when I woke up, everybody's team was drafted already. And I was like, what the fuck? So then I had to do a whole new one, and I tried to delete that one. It wouldn't even let me delete it. I hit up Yahoo. They didn't even give me a response, let alone like something they could do about it. You know what I'm saying? To help me.
Mm-hmm.
I was mad about that. But I just had to make a whole new league. So now that league really doesn't really count, but I'm still set my lineup every week. I'm gonna tell you that much. You know what I'm saying? I'm still set my lineup every week, and
it still counts on the.
Oh yeah, in that trophy
Yahoo
room.
Record, yeah.
In that trophy room. Shout out to Marvelous for trying to play me last night, acting like I don't got 10 plus rings in this shit. Acting like I don't got 10 plus rings. I had to show him in Yahoo I got 6 rings, and then I had to show him in NFL.com I got like 5 rings. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This year we going for an ESPN one. Trying to get a ring in that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And man, it's lit. Oh yeah. So the games is, if I could go over the games right now and pick out the main focus for each team and everything like that, I could do that. Well, let's go over the other games, like Baltimore Chiefs. That was a real good game, really exciting. I thought Baltimore had it. Isaiah Likely with the big feet, out of bounds. Chiefs hold on to win, and it looked like the Ravens was going to go for 2. It looked like after that touchdown, they was going to go for the 2-point conversion right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like either we win or we lose, but we're going to find out right now. You know, and but he was out of bounds. And then the Eagles and Packers. Packers looked like they was going to try to make a comeback. Eagles had a real big game, 3 touchdowns from Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
And then you see Jordan Love. He gets hurt. 5 seconds left in the game. 6 seconds left in the game. Gets his. I thought it was ankle rolled on, but they said it's an MCL sprain. That's the knee. So it's a little bit different. when you looked at it at first, man, it looked like it was his ankle. Um, so as we look in the games, the Panthers is really at the same point, kind of what the Giants are, but a little bit earlier. It's Bryce Young's second year. They're trying to see as well as if he could be a starting quarterback in the league. The Saints, I think, is a team that could play solid football. Um, Needs to be on point, but try to take advantage of I would say a wide open NFC South, to
Mhm.
actually make a playoff thing. Minnesota is the same thing with the quarterback. After losing JJ McCarthy, you got this guy Sam Darnold. He's coming in, and he just made a career high against the Giants, 12 consecutive completions to start the game. So the Giants is making Sam Darnold look like Joe Montana right now. But it's going to be the quarterback play because they do have talent around him. They got Addison, they got um, damn, what was the running? I can't think of their running back's name because they lost Aaron Jones. Oh, they got Aaron Jones, as a matter of fact. They gained Aaron Jones. Shout out to Joneses, exactly. And then maybe they could do something, but you never know. Because their quarterback is a question mark, and still it's the first game of the season to see if anything happens. Bengals, I think will be just a health thing. Can Chase and Burrow stay healthy again to actually make a run deep into the playoffs because they look like they're that caliber? But it looks like Jamar Chase already might be limited today, even though Burrow is at 100 and T. Higgins is already out because I got him on multiple teams and they say he's out today. So he's not playing, and New England's already up 7-0. New England is also in a Carolina situation in terms of uncertainty at the quarterback position. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And still trying to build a team together and not necessarily around somebody because they're kind of lacking uh, that superstar talent player. You know what I'm saying? The Patriots after having it for so long.
Mhm.
Steelers. I guess you can never really count them out. You know what I'm saying? With their head coach, never having a losing season. If you never have a losing season, that means you're always in contention in the playoffs. So I think they could shock some teams, but it's not going to be easy with that division with Cleveland and Baltimore and Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? I think that might be the toughest division in the NFL every year. That NFC North. Atlanta, a lot of talent. They do pick up Kirk Cousins. They have a lot of talent on offense, but so far they've only put up three points against a Pittsburgh team, which defensively, T.J. Watt and them. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come to play. They're gonna come to play. You know, so
It's crazy how long
Dang.
that dude has like been in the league for. It's been a while
facts.
for a defensive player.
Yeah. Kirk Cousins, right?
Kirk, but also Watt. Like it's been
Oh
a
yeah.
while.
Oh yeah. Well, J.J. Watt is gone already. He retired. This is his brother T.J.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. T.J. Watt is killing. He's on the Steelers. He's an MVP caliber type player. So the Falcons, is can they put it all together? It might take some time for them to start to mesh with all that talent on the offense, but they're probably going to be giving up a lot of points as well with scoring. So, but again, a open South division. I feel like all four teams could be competitive in there, except for maybe the Panthers. But we'll see about Bryce Young.
Mhm.
Texans big on offense. Even they pick up Stephon Diggs, they're going to be a problem. They shocked last year winning a playoff game. Colts, Anthony Richardson is going to be based on his health coming back. He already has a touchdown in the game. Um, Cardinals, another team that we thought, oh my God, Giants just fumbled. Did they fumble? Oh no, we got it.
Mhm.
Cardinals, Kyler Murray, his health, which is also going to be always a question mark. I think they're going to be built on that. The Bills, I don't know, man. I think that when they lost Stephon Diggs, Stephon Diggs forced defenses to be a lot more honest because of his talent. They do. I forget who else they picked up the Bills at wide receiver, but you know, I mean, Josh Allen can only do so much. He's probably going to get you a lot of, he has a similar game, kind of like to Lamar. A lot of running and a lot of passing yards. But I don't know. They're already in a big hole, even though they got the ball. They're at midfield, 1st and 15, with under a minute left in the second half. Maybe they'll be able to put up some points before the half, but I don't know about that. Titans it could be one of those shocker teams, a team that wasn't really that good last year, but all of a sudden, with some additions and some of the players that they drafted, they start to show out. Bears, I mean, there's a lot of big expectations. Caleb Williams and whatnot, who I got, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of started him. We'll see. Let's see the box score if we can see it. Caleb Williams, 5 for 9 for 25 yards. Keenan Allen got 2 catches. Levis got a touchdown to Pollard. Must have been a throw and maybe a screen or something like that. And Swift, 4 carries, 10 yards. Yeah, that's not looking like a good game for Chicago. But again, it's the first game. He is a rookie. You don't know when it's full live speed until it's full live speed, so you can't really always prepare that much in practice.
Mhm.
But now you got people coming at your head, Caleb. So you're gonna have to step it up, nail polish or not. You know what I'm saying? Get it together. Jacksonville, Trevor Lawrence. They got a lot of talent. I think there's a lot of proof there. I think they're gonna be another team to shock some teams. Maybe get in as a wild card. After they missed it last year, just by, uh, the way the record fell and who lost and who won. Dolphins, big drama today. Tyreek Hill gets arrested on his way to the stadium right outside.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
For what?
S-
Any
Um,
word on that?
some sort of driving thing. You know what I'm saying? And
They like followed him all the way.
mhm.
They tried to pull him over, and he's like, "No, fuck that. I'm going."
I don't know, but he got arrested, thrown to the ground, everything like that. They said so. That might affect the game today, but hopefully he shows out because I got him on one of my teams in the barbershop. Shout out Q Borough Cuts. You already know 9504 89th Street, Ozone Park, right off Atlantic Avenue. Go on down, get a cut, um, chill for a while. You know what I'm saying? Watch some of the games, maybe play some PS. You know what I'm saying? Those are the vibes. Get yourself a cut, shit like that. It's cool. It's a cool spot. You already know. We fuck with Rev. We fuck with Marvelous Heavy. They definitely fam to us. You know what I'm saying? So I got you a Tyreek Hill in that league. We did a live draft in the barbershop. It was mad fun. Broncos, a team that could shock somebody in a tight AFC West with Kansas City, with the Raiders, which is another team and the Chargers. Like I think that's another team. I think that's another division that's wide open. You know what I'm saying? Aside from Kansas City, I think those other 3 teams could make some noise. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? And give other teams some losses to make it hard on them. Seattle, I think they should definitely step up, you know what I'm saying, from last year. Gino, shout out to Gino. Um, uh, what's they fucking wide receiver? DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf, a strong top 5 wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? See what they're gonna be about. Raiders. I'm a believer in Pierce. I believe in he knows a lot about football. He's been there. That causes a lot of players to respect that thing.
Explained
You
your
know,
pick earlier.
Huh?
Explained your pick earlier.
Yeah, word. Chargers. Um, it's what Justin Herbert could do with the talent around him. Jim Harbaugh. He's a real great coach, but we'll see what's gonna happen. Dallas. Dak signed. CD signed. I'm expecting big things from Dallas this year. Probably somebody that can win the division. Battling it out with Philly all season. Uh, the Browns also, a top defensive team. They was number 1, I believe, last year in defense. So I think they're going to be a good team. Again, on the defensive side, we'll see what Deshaun Watson can do. He went a whole year without a happy ending, maybe. So maybe
Really, no happy ending.
I'm only assuming. We didn't hear about it. You know, because he had like 17 charges.
What a ripoff.
Gold blood.
They charged him 17 times and
Yeah.
he still got no happy ending.
Yeah, no. Yeah, something like that. The Commanders, I think they're gonna, I think this could be a growing year for them. You know what I'm saying? Get things together, even though they might not win as many games. Get the quarterback that they drafted, Daniels. Some quality burn, quality play, used to the league, and see what happens. I picked them as my upset today against the Buccaneers. I see the Lions beating Detroit this year. Lions beating the Rams tonight. Again, the Rams, solid team. You can't ever count out Stafford going against his old team, but and Goff going against his whole team. But I expect it actually to be a shootout, high scoring game. I figure the Lions can win 38-35 against the Rams on a game-winning field goal. See if that's a real John Stradamus shit. And we already went over the Jets and the 49ers, man. So that's it for the NFL, bro. We're going to see if all of those question marks and everything I said is going to be the reason why teams aren't good or not as good. Because I'm going to remember what I said. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I'm not as twisted as I might look. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't think you look twisted. Right
Thank
now.
you, Kush. Yeah.
Well, there you go. You fucked it up.
I fucked it up for myself.
Now
Now I'm a little
I
twisted.
get twisted.
Cheers to me. Cheers to me. Is it Sunday yet? Yes. Yes, it is Sunday.
Sunday fun day.
Everybody has fun day Sundays. So now we got to get into the baseball, man. Fucking
baseball.
New York baseball report, and we definitely are starting with your Metropolitans this week.
Oh yeah.
Fucking 9-game winning streak. They haven't lost even since the last episode of the show.
No.
They I think they realized. I think they were able to take 2 out of 3 against Arizona. I would just want to look back how many games ago that was. Yeah, back to back. They played the Padres and the Diamondbacks. This is going back into August. August 23rd, August 24th. They take 2 out of 3 from Arizona, but they split the series against San Diego. And then it's the White Sox sweep, Red Sox sweep, Cincinnati going for the sweep today.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
As you can tell, I'm all grimaced out, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to wear bits of purple.
Do it, bro.
Today, because the weather was appropriate for it. Got the purple sweater on. Last couple of days, I needed to pull out the purple socks.
Word, man.
Little, lucky socks going into it, bro. We need these, and
if I was a Mets fan, I'd be like, yo, I would have to tell my wife, oh, the hot tour girl was there, so
I wish it was a little easier though. Like, I wish we could go on a 9-game winning streak, and we're still only 1 game ahead of the Braves.
No, yeah, but it was big. It was big, man. And the timing was big. I mean, unfortunately, this is the shit I wanted to see the Yankees do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we'll get into them next. But the Mets, man, I mean, Lindor looking, like I said, I said he's looking like a legit MVP candidate. And now it's, it's only Shohei Ohtani standing in his way. And if the Mets, they got one more against the Reds. It's already in the bottom of the third, but it's tied at no score, 0-0. But then they play 3 against the Blue Jays in Toronto. Then they play 3 against the Phillies in Philly, which is going to be a big series. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think you could sweep Toronto, but the Phillies is going to be a hard one. And then you play
the Nationals
at home and the Phillies at home.
Yep.
Then you play the Braves on the road, and you end the season against the Brewers on the road.
Those last
9 games right there to end the season are big, and then the Phillies again that you play. You play 1, 2.
Those 7 games against Philly, and those 3 games against the Braves are the most crucial. Those 10 games are the most crucial.
Yeah, it's actually 13 games in
Now,
all
if-
with your whole division. That's your whole division. Philly, Washington, Philly, Atlanta.
Well, the thing is like, even if the Nats are one thing, like obviously I want us to turn up for all of it,
Mm-hmm.
but like if there's any games to sleep on, it would be that. Like we don't want to lose to the Phillies. We don't want to lose to the Braves.
Yeah.
No,
you
and
don't.
if we could get 5 out of those games out of Philly, and if we could get 2 of those Braves games,
You're in good shape. No, you
that's
basically going to solidify a spot for yourself in the playoffs.
Exactly.
And the crazy part about it is that nobody was believers in the Mets. Everybody was really shutting the Mets down, thinking it's a rebuild year. Cohen's not going to spend no money. They're thinking like, oh yeah, this is going to be us,
That sweep against the
waiting
the
to
D-backs,
rebuild.
that sweep against the D-backs was very big, bro. It was very, very big.
No, you took 2 out of 3. You didn't sweep them.
Oh, okay. But
it was that loss really that sparked this streak. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, honestly, like we're only a game behind them. Like so.
Yeah, let's look at the standings real quick.
If you look at the standings, it's basically like out of all non-first place teams, it's the Padres, the D-backs that are ahead of us. And then it was the Braves. But right now we're behind the D-backs and we're behind the Padres on that wild card race. So if things stay the way they are, you know what I mean, and we get those wins, like I was saying, those.
No, I think you're in. I think you're in. Yeah, it's 6 teams that make it.
No, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, so the division leaders are the Phillies, the Brewers, and the Dodgers, and then there's 3 more spots. We'll go to the Padres, Diamondbacks, and you guys.
Yeah, but the Braves are a game behind us.
Yeah, it's all. Yeah, exactly.
But what I'm saying is that now the D-backs are within like radar. Like if the Braves are just 2 games behind the D-backs, what's to say that the D-backs get pushed out?
Yeah, you're only a half a game behind the D-backs. Yeah. So if y'all win today, I don't know if Arizona playing again later tonight or if they have an off day.
Mm-hmm.
But if you guys win today, you guys will be tied with them.
Mm-hmm.
Just leapfrogging. So it's been a great run for 9-1 in their last 10. They're on a 9-game winning streak. Fucking Mets, man. Fucking love for the Mets, bro. It's
playoffs. We'll talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs.
And to all the other teams out there,
You see now.
Watch the fuck out.
Get the fuck up, man.
yeah, man. Now when it comes to the Yankees, they've been wet in the bed. I mean, they're still 82-60. They still got the best record in the American League, but they're only up a half a game on Baltimore. They've been struggling. I mean, I said it last week or the other week. I said, yo, this guy Clay Holmes can no longer be the closer for this team. He can no longer be given the ball to win the game for us in the 9th inning. He's blown the league leading amount of saves with 11. He's blown 11 saves, bro. That if he would have won half of those games, we'd have a nice cushion in baseball. But 11 saves he's blown. He can no longer be trusted. When you get to the playoffs, he should not pitch at all unless you need somebody to eat innings or bridge the 7th and 8th to get to somebody else. Because one of your starters, whoever it is, that you're not using in the top 4, you're going to have to go and try to put them in the bullpen, see if they could fill that closer role. Like sometimes, we've seen that in playoffs past and other players and, Randy Johnson or Kurt Schilling winding up coming in for Arizona when they played us. You know what I'm saying? Just shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to win. They become must-win games, So I don't even know what's gonna happen with them. They got we got one more against the Cubs.
What's going on though? Like What's the standings looking like right now?
Oh yeah, no, we I
Is
said it. We're
because
82 and 60. Half a game up on Baltimore. You know what I'm saying?
So still got that first place.
Yeah, so we still in first right now by a half a game. Yankees play today. Like I said, the game just started. They're batting right now. It's the top of the first against Chicago. We're looking to sweep Chicago. We're in Chicago. Then we come home for Kansas City and
Yeah,
Boston,
Chicago White Sox.
Chicago Cubs.
Okay.
You guys were playing the White Sox
Well,
recently.
White Sox suck balls right now.
Yeah, they're the worst. So so we play after this game against Chicago. We come home, we play the Royals, and then we play a 4-game set against the Red Sox. So who's our biggest rival. So a team that would love to play a spoiler and love to put some L's in our column.
Oh fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
And they're on the creep right now, bro.
Yep. Then we go.
They were another recently because they're above 500.
Yeah.
They were really shitty earlier in the season.
Yeah. Now, yeah. So they're 72 and 70 right now.
Mhm.
They're 72 and 70, and then after we play that 4-game set against the Red Sox, we go on a West Coast trip. We play 3 against Seattle and 3 against Oakland, which are teams that we should be beating. But it is on the West Coast, so we don't know what's going to happen with that. Then we come home for Baltimore and then Pittsburgh, the Pirates. We end the season against the Pirates. But that 3-game set against Baltimore is going to be big. It might be the series that decides the winner of this division and who might be a wild card team. You know what I'm saying? And even the wild card, I mean, between us two is there, but when you look at the other standings, the Royals is right there. The Twins is right there. Guardians has got that division not necessarily on smash. They're only up 3.5 against Kansas City. Kansas City is playing real good ball. This is the exciting time. This is the exciting time of baseball. You know what I'm saying? Leading
Right.
into October, especially with the expansion of the playoff format, where now more teams make it. Now your team, if you're any one of those teams that I just mentioned, and even you could add Seattle, and Houston, Minnesota, Kansas City, Cleveland, even Boston, Baltimore, and New York. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
All of those teams are in the mix. And when you look in the NL, it's the Phillies, Mets, Braves, Brewers, Dodgers, Diamondbacks, and Padres. And then maybe even the Cardinals and the Cubs. You know what I'm saying? The NL is a little bit more of the gap of the playoff teams and who's next, as opposed to in the NL where you got a team like the Braves who are only a game behind the Mets on the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in one day that could change. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. So man, fucking baseball, bro. It's
So we're
September
here,
now.
bro.
Now it's September. It's a beautiful day outside in New York City, in
Facts.
Queens. You know
But
what I'm saying?
In general, very weird year in baseball.
Yeah, no dominant teams, no 100 win teams at all. There won't be one. You know what I'm saying? It looks like, um, unless unless the Yankees were to win out. Those teams that got 80 wins or close to the 80, they would literally have to win out for the
The
rest of the
only
season. To get to
clearly
100.
dominant teams right now, I would say, are what? The Dodgers, the Phillies.
Mhm.
Would you put the Yankees there?
Wait, say it again.
The Dodgers, the Yankees, clearly dominant teams.
Mm-hmm.
But both of those are NL teams.
Oh, you mean Dodgers and Philly?
Yeah.
Okay.
So AL teams, what would you say is the dominant teams in the AL? Yankees and who else?
Well, it would be between Cleveland and Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Yankees always tend to beat up on Central teams, but the Cleveland, they got a nice team too. Baltimore, we've been going back and forth with them all season, so obviously they're a formidable opponent. And Houston came back on a run.
Yeah.
And you can never count the Astros out, bro. The team is filled with talent. No matter you want to say they cheated. Well, we know they cheated,
Yeah,
but
they
whether
be
they
banging on
cheated or
trash
did not,
cans, bro.
you know what I'm saying? But you can't deny that they're still there every year. You know what I'm saying? Whether they have a new signal system or they just completely stopped, you know, they're good money, you know. And there's a team, and they're going to be a team that's always going to be in it, regardless of what their record is in comparison to the other three teams, where they might have the worst of it.
Mhm.
They're going to be the division winner, and it's going to be hard to win in Houston if that's where you got to go to play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All right, bro. Now I think that's it for the sports.
Okay.
Let's transfer into the hip hop
Ooh.
before we get into the vinyl of the week.
Yeah,
We gotta do a rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan, man. Rich Homie Quan passed away this week. Allegedly, the stories that are coming out, it was an overdose. Man, I don't know how many of these talented people on these walks of life are we gonna lose to these drugs, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't say nothing. I do smoke weed. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I have gone the mushroom route. You know what I'm saying? I have done some ecstasy and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So pure MDMA. I can't really judge people for what they do because I've done it myself also. But there's a time and a place for everything, man. And sometimes what happens with these drugs, it consumes our life. You know what I'm saying? It almost becomes like you can't even function without it. You know?
Mhm.
Like you can't get out of bed unless, you took a bump or some shit. You know? And it's sad that we gotta, that it always takes sometimes this a series of unfortunate events to happen before um people make a change. You know what I'm saying? Like you have the opportunity to change every single day that you wake up, but unfortunately, that self discipline is hard to have. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
was talking to my wife about self discipline last night. You know what I'm saying? While we on some pillow talk shit, and in being able to be self disciplined, no matter what it is, wake up and exercise if that's what you want to do. Completely cut out something out of your life that's unhealthy, like things that cause high cholesterol, or you know. Choosing not to curse no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna use profanity in the way I speak.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? All of these things that you could, be used as different judgments in terms of self discipline. It only those that have the highest self discipline are those that are excel in life. I believe. You know what I'm saying? To say I'm not going to do that anymore.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Or to say I'm going to start to do this now,
Yeah.
because of the personal benefits it will have on you. You know what I'm saying? That shit is hard to have. It's hard to do, you know? And unfortunately, this young man, in his early 30s, lost his life, unable to fight the habit. And a lot of times our habits consume us. But as cliche it is in terms of that old saying in the 80s, just say no. Sometimes you got to just say no, or just not put yourself in those environments. That's another self-discipline. That's another discipline of not being around the people that trigger these things. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Because a lot of times your environment can do that.
Yeah.
You looked at as a certain way because you didn't do this or you didn't want to partake in that. It's better to be, your own person, and who cares what other people think? You know what I'm saying? Than to be fall victim of this. I mean, it's kind of like peer pressure because you're mostly chilling with your peers and the people around you. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But it's okay to not be down one day. You know what I'm saying? To not do that or not be down ever on a regular. There's been multiple times where I've been able to stop smoking weed for long periods of times because that's what I wanted to do. You know, it is what it is. But rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan, man.
R.I.P. bro.
Facts. R.I.P. R.I.P.
Seriously, bro.
Some love for you, homie. You know what I'm saying?
I liked him.
Word. So now,
Oh no, we're doomed.
Ooh, I like that.
Ant in the
Alright.
building,
All right.
and
so-
Acid. Before we end the show, you know what it is. It's the vinyl of the week.
yes, sir.
Woo! You already know. So Ant every week now is coming through with a vinyl of his precious collection to stop by and shed some light on. You know, usually this is a vinyl. These are going to be vinyls of props. Shit like that. Good albums. Don't know where Ant will take it. Maybe he'll do one as a bad album, even though he
Yeah.
bought it.
No, I
You know
mean
what I'm saying?
sometimes bad albums are recognizable albums.
Yeah, but this is
Yeah.
not one of them.
Nah, this I would say is in the good album category. Hold
All
on,
right.
hold on, let me search this one.
Go ahead.
Better.
All right, just fixing the camera, ladies and gentlemen, so we give you
All right.
proper views when the reels load.
Yeah.
Let's go. And
So
Acid.
for this album, vinyl of the week, we'll be talking about Ludacris's Word of Mouth.
Luda.
Time and place in my life when this came out. This album came out in 2001. I was this is the year before high school for me. It's my last year in middle school.
So you're in 8th grade.
I am in 8th grade. Yeah, I
In
believe.
2001, this is my senior year of high school.
Nice.
Continue.
Yeah, and I would say his biggest hit or his first initial hit would have been Southern Hospitality.
Yes, throw them bows.
Throw Them Bones, and that was from his first album, of course. This is his second album and his most successful album, Word of Mouth. First week sales, he sold 281,000 in the first week, and then he sold 3.6 million copies in the first year.
3
Over
times platinum.
over 3.6. He almost made it at 3.7.
Right.
I would say highlights of this album. You have Move Bitch, RIP to my mom. That was her favorite hip hop song.
Fire. Fire.
Or general favorite rapper would have been Ludacris. Don't know why. I have no idea why. I mean, I kind of understand why. Ludacris isn't threatening in any way. If anything, Ludacris is very practical. You could tell he comes from the same cloth as an everyday man, I would say. I also wouldn't say Ludacris is extra hard in any way.
Nah.
But Ludacris delivered, I think, is incredibly slept on considering his commercials, like because of his success with movies. I think he's become slept on in the same way that. And you really can't compare the two between him and Will Smith. But I would say out of all rappers out there, the only person that comes close to Will Smith's success in movies and in the movie business in general would be Ludacris.
Well, I can't 100% agree with that.
Who else?
LL got to be up there.
Yeah, yes, I would say actor-wise. The LL has what? Deep Blue Sea?
And the other one where he plays the gangster and shit.
The thing is that Ludacris has been smart with it, where he's literally only fucked with.
He had his own sitcom too.
No, but Ludacris only fucked with the fucking what is it called movies? The Fast and Furious movies, which has made so many fucking movies. This man doesn't need to make another fucking movie to like make money off of movies.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that, but I'm just saying like LL got to be in competition with number 2.
Absolutely.
Underneath Will Smith.
Absolutely.
Continue though, not to take away from this album.
Yeah, not to
get back on track.
We'll get into some rappers and movies type shit later. But anyway, I would say highlights of this album. are Move Bitch, Area Codes, Got Hoes.
I
Got hoes and
in
different
different
area codes.
area.
I got hoes. Yeah. So featuring Nate
Nate
Dogg.
Dogg, rest in peace, Nate Dogg.
R.I.P. Nate Dogg, bro.
Real OG.
Just in general, very, very fun ass fucking hits, bro. Like
Mhm.
talking about when it comes down to singles, this album has the funnest fucking singles, bro.
Mhm.
Outside of that, you have Roll Out. I got my twin Glock 40s.
Mm.
Cock back. Me and my homies. Drop that. Oh my
Yeah,
god, I
right.
fucking love that song, bro. and then you have Bring It Back to Move Bitch. You have Mystical on the album.
Word.
One of my favorite
Down South rappers.
Down South rappers. Same thing. If he didn't get locked up, bro, Mystical would have been the king of the South, bro.
It could have been. It could have been. That's a fact.
No one dislikes Mystical, bro. Like it's really coming down to it. Like got the hits, bro.
Word
Like
up.
had Shake That Ass is one of the biggest down south hits to ever be made, and that's just I would say that's up there with that song, bro. Like Move Bitch is one of my favorite fucking songs of all time.
Hell yeah.
And then outside of that, my favorite Ludacris song, which would be Saturday. We were listening to it earlier. Ooh, ooh,
Yeah. Say it again.
Ooh, ah. Big weed stash, pocket full of cash, just see the big old ass. Sing it. Icky, icky, icky.
Ooh.
Icky, 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 icky. I fucking
Word.
love that song.
Word. Facts.
And B Tracks. He has, let's get back to it. B Tracks, Growing Pains with Scarface. Love the fucking track. He has a couple of tracks where you could tell he is filling the niches of his favorite other Southern music. So there is a track, B track wise, that sounds exactly like a 3 6 Mafia song.
Word.
Like if you just remove 3 6 Mafia from it, and it's and then put him in there. Like that's what it sounds like.
Word.
And then there's another song that sounds straight up like some chopped and screw type shit, and then you have your Scarface song.
Word.
That literally sounds like a Scarface song. Like you could tell it's a Scarface song, with the piano and everything. So with featuring Scarface, which is kind of chill,
Yeah. I think the overall consensus is that Scarface was always recognized as like the probable king of the South.
Oh, fuck
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah.
But Ludacris, for a second, I don't care what nobody says, definitely held that title.
Oh, hell yeah. This album the only other album that's outsold this album in this year would have been the Eminem Show.
Word.
As weird as it sounds, I mean, Eminem is Eminem, bro. Eminem was riding that wave. Eminem sold the most albums that year in hip hop, but this album comes second. Still nothing to scoff at, bro.
No,
3.7 million fucking copies.
First year. That's big.
Yep. Yep. And Ludacris's biggest album. To actually peep the album itself.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's take it out.
Oh yeah.
Let's see the vinyl itself, which is fire. It's a fire vinyl.
You get a nice clear
fire.
I really like to see it through with that one, bro.
Yeah, man.
Really
show it right here. Show it right here on the live.
Oh hell yeah.
Fire.
But yeah. Also, going through this shit, you don't realize it's a sign of Def Jam. Shout out to Def Jam, bro. You got a good eye. You got a good fucking eye.
Yeah. Shout out to Def Jam. All right. So for me, I do like this album. It's not my favorite. When we came inside, I was telling him my favorite Ludacris album is actually Chicken and Beer. As my house phone rings. But Ludacris, he is that one. He is that one.
Word.
And deserves the props that he gets. Deserves the props that he gets as the one of the original kings of the Souths.
Yo,
You know what I'm
fuck
saying?
yeah, bro. And
Hell yeah. Because I mean he started out as like a radio like disc jockey, I believe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he was doing this, and then I think on the show he was like coming up with like little songs or parodies. Not necessarily parodies, but like kind of like remixes to the songs that were out and things like that. And started getting like all of this feedback of actually trying to be a rapper, and then it just blew up for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is fire.
You know, I think, especially because this is the second album, I don't think this album is perfect in any way, but I think it has some of the better hits that he has in his discography,
Mhm.
or recognizable hits in his discography. But I think he's a rapper that just got better and better and better over time. By the time he got to Chicken and Beer, and I believe the last album that I really liked was Back for the Last Time, Back for the First Time.
Yeah, I think it's the first time.
No, I think Back for the First Time it might be the first album. But his album right after Chicken and Beer, where he cut his hair, that album was actually really, really good as well.
Word.
Like I really, really enjoyed that album.
Word.
But in general, I would say like as an artist, he's hyper slept on. He didn't really necessarily he doesn't necessarily currently, like when people talk about a top 20 or a top list, they never bring up Ludacris. And I think that's the same thing that goes for a lot of other people that you consider fun. So if you were in any way considerable like a fun rapper, you know, fun doesn't mean bad. You know, like Slick Rick is fucking fun, but Slick Rick is one of my favorite, like is my favorite old school rapper. You know what I mean? And for a lot of other people, that's their favorite fucking rapper.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, Snoop Dogg is fucking fun, but he's one of the best fucking rappers of all fucking time.
Hell yeah.
You know, like he might be his shit might be real simple.
Snoop Dogg True Talk is legit the face of hip hop.
Yeah, bro.
There's not one person in hip hop more famous than Snoop Dogg.
Facts.
Not Jay-Z, not anybody.
Facts. But
Snoop is so real. He could go to countries where drugs is illegal, bring his drugs, and everything is okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
You know what I'm saying?
Because he wouldn't want to be there if he couldn't have it.
Word.
So that's literally the technicality over on the shit. Like, yeah, you want me to go to Dubai, bro?
You want me to
go to Dubai?
You want me to
I need to
perform
be
in
the
Russia?
only person in the country having bud right now, bro.
You want me to come to Russia? You want me to perform in your biggest stadium in Moscow?
I'm gonna be smoking the whole time.
I need that. This ain't Brittany Griner over here. You know what I'm saying? Like this is me.
Fuck that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's either you with it or not. I'm good. I'll be in Cali.
Yeah.
See you in LA, man.
Peace, deuces. You know where I'm at.
You already. All right, bro. So I think that's another one wrapped up in the books.
Yeah,
Episode 155, season 4 of the Jones Hour. We here now. We is here. And we appreciate y'all fucking with us, man. We appreciate y'all, watching the live, downloading it, watching it again, playing it, watching the reels, following all the pages and Instagram and TikTok and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for more content, man. We try to put out more content and more reels and everything like that as much as we can. You know what I'm saying? So just be on the lookout for that. And again, make sure you tell a friend, hit that subscribe. And the picks is in. Started a Hot Wing Challenge. You already know. We here now.
you already know.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is that why you are here?
Now you see now. Get the fuck up in the bathroom.